you doing? Duff here. Before I start the video, I just wanted to let people know. I know a lot of people didn't watch the chicken update. You know, not that many people are into chickens, but in that update, I talked about our one hen, Lucy, who had been sick and she had some sort of growth under her wing. Took her to the vet and everything, and she passed away early this morning. So, R.I.P. Lucy. Very sad. So I'm actually on my way to the Naples Greenway. I've been ever since I got the one wheel, I've been wanting to ride there. Thought it'd be really scenic and a little different as far as the terrain and stuff goes, and I just thought it'd be a great place to try to ride the board. I do that a lot. So yeah, I'm on my way there. I did want to mention that the day that I shot that video of me riding the one wheel around the backyard, I actually went out and tried all of the different modes that the board has, which is something I had been saying that I wanted to do for a long time, because up until that point I had only ever tried mission mode. So while I'm driving here, I just want to give my thoughts, my feedback on how those modes felt. I went in order. First I did Sequoia, which is the beginner mode, and I was really surprised at how different that felt. Obviously you have the speed is lower. The top speed in Sequoia is 12 miles an hour, but what I couldn't believe is how much it was more resistant to tipping. Basically, like it wanted to stay upright. It did not want to lean back and forth. And I'm not sure how they do that, but I can definitely see how it would be advantageous to a beginner. So yeah, I think that's, if I'm ever going to have someone get on a board, I might have them try Sequoia mode first, because it definitely felt the most stable of any of the modes that I tried. I tried is it called hill mode? I don't know the technical name for it. It's the mode that's supposed to be designed for climbing hills where the nose is pitched up permanently. I hated that. I used it for all of 30 seconds and said, screw this, I'll never use that again. Cruise mode, I think it's called cruise. I didn't really get that. It kind of seemed like mission mode, but just with a lower speed limit. I really didn't see the point of cruise mode. And of course, mission I've been riding all along. And then I tried Delirium. And I have read other people saying how, you know, that Delirium, I don't like the way it brakes so hard, and it's too twitchy or whatever. I actually like Delirium a lot. Not only is the braking very strong, but the acceleration is very strong. It's noticeably stronger than mission mode to me, and I really liked it. There's a good chance that I might be riding in Delirium more often than mission. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to try those different modes, and we'll see how it goes. I also reached out to Future Motion regarding the apparent issues that I've been having with my front sensor pads, where I'll get off the board and and it will continue to roll away from me. I documented it 3 times on camera in total, and it's happened much more than that. And I sent an email to the support email address and followed it up with a phone call, because it was like 3 days I didn't hear anything back from the email. And the gentleman I talked to, I think his name was Jonathan, something like that. He was very nice, and he sent me a procedure that you're supposed to follow to test those front foot pad sensors. So I haven't done it yet. I'm going to probably make a separate video on that. But I did watch a video of someone doing it. Basically, what you're doing is you're turning the board on, you're lifting it up to its level, and then you're applying the pressure on those front pads with your hand, basically. And while the board is in the air, you're tipping it forward to simulate forward motion, and then you are stopping it and then raising your hand off certain areas of the pad to simulate what your foot would be doing. And based on those results, that's kind of how they check to see if the pad is functioning correctly or not. So I'm going to be doing that, like I said, on a separate video, maybe today, maybe this week, I'm not sure. Oh, and you guys will get a kick out of this. Guess what else I ordered this week? You'll never guess. somebody might. Well, actually, there's one person that'll guess because I kind of told him already. I ordered a electric skateboard, a Ninebot to be exact. It's a brand that has generally overall positive reviews. Missile Drop Kick, who is a subscriber on my channel, and he's in our live chats a lot. He actually is the one that brought it to my attention. It has, good range, good power, and good components overall, but price-wise, it's much more reasonable. So I ordered it directly from the Ninebot website. I ordered the 41-inch kickboard style board, and I just opted for the regular battery, which supposedly has a range of somewhere around 11 miles maximum, so that should be fine. And I believe it is a swappable battery, so you can always put the higher capacity battery in later if you want to. So Cindy's excited about it, and I'm not nuts about it, but I am kind of excited because just based on how I've been enjoying the one wheel, I'm curious if I'm going to enjoy an electric skateboard in a similar fashion. And I'm also curious how difficult it will be for me to ride. I'm thinking that I'm kind of cutting my teeth on a one wheel as far as the body movements required. I'm sure they're slightly different on an electric skateboard, but it should be similar, I hope. So we'll see. But yeah, that's coming to the channel too. I assume we'll have pretty much every type of personal electronic transportation device there is. So yeah. Okay. And finally, one more piece of news. Those of you that have been worried that I am abandoning EUCs because you've been seeing nothing but one-wheel content for about the last month or so, no worries. I actually got a ship notice from Jason at eWheels on my KingSong 18L. Last time I checked, it is in Louisiana, and I'm supposed to have it no later than Thursday. But if it's in Louisiana already, I might have it sooner than that, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have my 18L real soon, and I will be doing a lot of testing and riding on that. So those of you that have been looking for that, it's coming very soon. All right, so I made it to the Greenway. The skies are a little bit foreboding. Looking like it wants to rain, but hopefully it'll hold off until I'm done. So I'm just gonna pad up here and we will be off. All right, we are out and rolling on the boardwalk. This is nice to cruise on. Feels good. Alright, I just came out the Naples Zoo side. My goal is just to do the entire Greenway path and back, and I am in delirium mode right now. Feels good. The acceleration in delirium feels very, very similar to a strong EUC. I mean, you step on it, this sucker, it takes off. Now it does still start pushing back at 15, but that first 15, I'd almost want to go head to head with the 18L and see who wins a race to 15 miles an hour. This might win. Pretty animals. I hear some monkeys, and I just heard, I don't know, a rhino or something like that. Naples Zoo is actually quite a nice little zoo. I guess with delirium you get less range. You use battery faster generally than you would in Mission, so I guess that's one possible drawback. But otherwise, I like the way delirium feels. It's like a scene out of Jurassic Park. Over the Gordon River. No problems. This is fun on the one wheel. This is a great path for it. Alright, so if this goes as planned, I will be going all the way to the beach. Hopefully. I am excited to be getting the 18L. You're going to see a lot of riding because I need to push to get to 200 kilometers on the wheel as soon as possible to unlock the top 50 km/h top end. So yeah, you'll be seeing me and my white 18L quite a bit. You might get sick of it. It's definitely feeling like rain. It's close. So hopefully I can get there without getting wet. We'll see. The pushback on this, it feels slightly different. I know it's still the same speed, but the way that it comes on, it feels less annoying than the pushback in Mission. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining things, but the pushback does feel different in Delirium. Temporary trail. Okay, the temporary trail that leads past the construction area up here is going to be closed for 4 days, starting on the 30th, which I think is tomorrow. So I'm glad I'm doing this now. So this huge mound is part of the kick-ass park that they're supposed to be building in this area. It's going to be just a great thing for the community. I'm not sure when it's supposed to be done, but I've seen some of the plans for it, and it just looks great. Can't wait. Can't wait till Cindy's feeling better and is able to try the one wheel more. She would just love this. She really would. She just needs to put the time in to get comfortable on it, but she would absolutely love this. Okay, exiting to the downtown Naples area. These little gullies and ramps don't give me as much trouble as they used to, but I still got to keep my toes when I go across them. That was a little nerve-wracking. I was trying to make that light, and I was going damn close to 15, and there was a gully at the bottom there. And yeah, got a nice little bounce, but stayed on the board. Past the traffic lights and a few blocks from the beach. And no, I will not be riding my one wheel on the beach. Sorry. I like it too much. Okay, here you go. It's on the beach. I'm riding it on the beach. There you go. Okay. Destination reached. Now, let's backtrack. Another thing I need to be able to do better is just stand on the board still. You know, just keep it in balance mode, but just stationary. Not very good at that. And in theory, it shouldn't be that hard, but yeah, I can't do it very consistently. This road here isn't in the best of shape, so you have little like gullies and drops that kind of sneak up on you, so I got to pay attention. Keep my ankles loose. This would be a very interesting thing to try on the electric skateboard eventually as well. I'm not sure how it would do. You know, with the smaller wheels, that was always a drawback to me with electric skateboards, is you need a smooth surface, but you see so many people riding them in like New York City, and the roads up there are terrible, and they still manage to do it somehow, so maybe it's not quite as limiting as I think it is. Just love the acceleration in Delirium, man. It's a lot better, so much better. So I just did a quick battery check, and I'm at like 76% battery left after riding all the way to the beach, so that's not bad at all. Pretty darn good. That's a little hairy. I just hit the bowl around a sewer cover unexpectedly, and
It wobbled me quite a bit, but I did not go off, so it's good. You know you're making improvements when you can recover from unforeseen obstacles and not eat shit, so it's good. Alright, made it past the traffic lights once again, and heading back on the Greenway path. Hauling ass on a tandem bike. Going beyond my pushback speed. I just love hillside turns. Much more than front side. I have a new color stand that's going to be getting up in the store this week. It's called Merlot Red, as in the wine. It's a cool color. So you've been waiting for something different to hit the store other than you know, grays and blues and blacks and whites. It's definitely a different color, so take a peek. Also, I think I mentioned a while ago that I had made a TPU flexible filament charge port cover for my one wheel, and I actually made a bunch of them and sent out probably 4 or 5 to people for free just to test them. And unfortunately I only heard feedback from one guy so far, and he said that he couldn't get it to fit right, which was weird to me because it fits my XR nice and snug. He made it sound like it was too big. But then I followed up. I wanted to verify if this guy had an XR or one of the older one wheels, you know, a Plus or an original. And I never heard that confirmation, so I don't know if someone watching this video might be able to tell me if the charge plug hole is slightly different in size on an XR compared to the older models, because if it is, that would explain it. This thing really does have good power. I mean, going up this hill, it's not. So much fun. Oh, I forgot to mention, guess what? Marty is actually borrowing his friend's one wheel soon, within the next couple weeks, I think. So I'm really interested in seeing what Marty thinks of the one wheel. He seems to think that, you know, he's not going to like it, it's slower and stuff, but I think, I don't know, I think Marty might be a convert. Heard it here first. Definitely needed this today. Super sad about Lucy and the way that, you know, the whole thing shook out. You know, I'm not going to detail the whole thing in video, but yeah, it was, since Thursday, it's been all about chicken health, and yeah, not fun. All right, I already made it back to the parking lot, but I didn't want to stop yet, so I'm out on Golden Gate Parkway. Just going to ride a little bit more, not much. Actually, over there's another park that has a boardwalk, Freedom Park. I've never ridden there. I'm not going to do it today, but yeah, I need to do that. I've never ridden EUCs there either, so probably be fun. It's not as long, or as, I don't think it's as nice as the Greenway, but it's nice. I'm actually just going to snake all the way around to Goodliff Frank Road, make a left, and I'll be coming in the zoo again, just from the other direction, and then I can get back that way. So far my ride's been about 8 miles, and I still have 65% battery left. Looks familiar. The braking is so good in Delirium. Here, just watch this. I'm gonna lean on this pretty hard. It grabs big time. Alright, I'm going back for real this time. Alright, I'm back. That was a lot of fun, man. The Greenway is a great place to ride the one wheel. Let me tell you, that was my favorite ride so far. And with Delirium, I'm loving Delirium. I checked the app before I turned off the board. I actually set a new top speed on this. My top speed prior to today was 15.6 miles an hour. Now it's 16.9. Like I said, there's something different about the way the pushback comes in on Delirium that it's easier for me to ride a little bit faster. So it's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm all Delirium all the time, unless I'm really trying to push mileage or something. So, but that's it. If you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, you'll see lots and lots of one-wheel EUC, 3D printing, car repair, all kinds of stuff. But anyways, if any of that stuff interests you, you might want to consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it very much. Oh, and by the way, just talking about subscribers, I'm like 15 away from 4,000, I think. And I just had 3,000 late last year. So the channel is growing at a good pace, and I'm very appreciative to anyone that is a subscriber. So yeah, if you want to join that crew, hit that subscribe button below. That's all I got for you for now. Until next time, Duckman out.